Hey Stampin' friends, Darlene with Darlene Stamps. So I'm having a lot of fun with this paper pumpkin kit that I get from Stampin' Up. Comes once a month. You may already be a subscriber, maybe you're not, but as a demonstrator, I like to kind of promote what is this fabulous kit. Anyhow, it comes with stamps, comes with all the supplies, but I'm today going to show 3 different ways of using this wonderful stamp. Stay tuned. Before I get into it, I just want to show you, this is a little flyer that came in my kit because it is going to be promoting our April, you can sign up between April 11th and May 10th, but the May kit is going to come out with the new colors. Stampin' Up does colors every 2 years, and they're in colors. Anyhow, just wanted to show you that. So on this card, I really liked the sentiment, and it is life's greatest blessings begin and end with family. It is in families that we learn to love, teach what is most important, and grow together in love and laughter. Grateful for you, happy to be yours. And I just thought, there's a sample in the kit that covers it, but gosh, I just didn't want to cover it. So anyhow, I wanted to kind of pop it, so 3D. So let me show you. Kind of already put things together. So this is the kit that comes. The white is not the same kind of the Whisper White, so I try to utilize this color minimal if I'm going to be putting a piece on. I've already cut this out, and I used the die set from the Stitch Seasons, and it kind of covered this area real well. But what I wanted to show is kind of a great way of getting more bang for your buck on your card. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this and show what I did was I used my washi tape. Now I want to use this as my good side, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to just position it where I want it and put washi tape down, and I'll tell you why in here in a minute, but I'm going to use the negative of the frame that I am going to use for the inside of the card for my stamps. That way I get all the color in. So one of the colors in the kit is Pear Pizzazz. It comes in a little stamp spot, ink spot, but because I have a lot more mileage that I can get with my ink pad. Oh, fiddle. Okay, well, I forgot that I was going to show you that, and that didn't happen. So here's what we're going to do. So this is what improvising on our kit. So let me just do this. I'm not going to take off camera because that way you can see how I fix this. Okay, so we're going to use this for a later card down the road here. Then I'm going to cover that. So we're not going to use that. I'm going to show you. Okay, let's try this again. I didn't want to have to walk away, cut my card base. I didn't have it out, and then keep you on camera. So I'll do this again. All right. Well, isn't that just fun? So the nice thing about crafting is that as we have boo-boos, there are multiple ways of hiding that. Let me make sure I have the right side now. And I'm going to show later about how using both sides. And Jessica over at Stamp a Blessing kind of reminded me of it as I was watching and getting inspiration from all kinds of people. So you may get, I'm stamping this in the corners because I want to be able to have it peek out, but I'm not worried about the inside because that's going to be covered. And all I'm doing is getting all of the exposed sides and using the my die cut as my template. All right, let's see if I can get a little bit more in there. A little bit more in there. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. All right, and then because sometimes the washi, you see how it pulls away a little bit, It's not supposed to, but it's always good to be on the safe side. So, got that. All right, so now I can have, there's my frame. Now I'm going to put this on, get that glued down. I have been, you know, I talked in my last video. Oh, before I forget, I want to welcome some new subscribers to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, there's a lot of people who do different things, and I do try to bring up or make a aspect of a tip or something so that it's beneficial to watch, to have a subscription. So now all I'm going to do is cut this out, and it is just, I was going to do it all round, but I kind of thought it gave a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to fussy cut this, and I'll be right back. All right, so I got this all cut out, and I'm going to put my economical. I try to avoid the word cheap, but it is economical. And I use double-sided tape picked up at Lowe's or Walmart. And dimensionals are by far, and I had the whole doggone thing to put that, and I overlapped it a tad. Jeepers. Okay. And I like my dimensionals. They're good for certain projects, but when I have something this big, I want to make sure it doesn't have any buckling, which can happen if you only have 4 spots on it, because then it moves in the card. So this gives it a bigger surface, but economically, it makes more sound judgment than to put 12 dimensionals, because those are nice, but I use them for smaller projects or for something that, okay. I'll stop that conversation now. So I want to get the right way, because I've never performed before, and I really appreciate your patience with me, because I don't have a high-end computer camera, so I use my phone. I don't have the software, but I had customers that really wanted to continue in having classes. So since I don't live near them, this was the next best thing. So I have been very diligent to try to learn all that I can. And so in doing so, I just have tried to find new ways of doing this. Okay, so I've used the crushed curry, which comes with the kit. I did already cut out the die, but I thought I would try to see if the green, which I can see that this doesn't go as well with the Pierre Pizzazz, so I'm not going to use this. So I will just go with my prearranged die cut. Stay true to form. Make sure my flour is okay, and then I'll put some glue on this. I like the colors that Stampin' Up! Does when it comes to making everything match, because generally when they put something together, there we go, the colors just blend and are so wonderful. So I look forward to my paper pumpkins per month. It also gives me some good quiet time, and being in this very unique scenario that we are in with this quarantine, having some time to be creative and to build on and to have this makes for a wonderful therapy. So these little, I don't have my stamp pick yet, so I just use my Emery, my X-Acto knife to get all those little gems up there. Anyhow, that gives that dimension. All right, so that is my 3D and using the stamp. Here's another way that we use the stamp. And I did want to show how, so I took, last month, you remember for March, I used the bench from a kit. But I use the branch. Those come with the kit. They already come popped out or die cut. So I don't have to worry about that. But anyhow, what I wanted to show is the leaf. So I just used the edge of this and put it on there. But let me show you what I started with. So kind of in the creating, right? So this is how I started. And first off, I didn't like it all the way across. And then look what happened. I got boo-boos on it. Sometimes those are not going to be able to be hid. So wonderful. This is what I came up with. And you see that I have the little dots. Those are also hiding some imperfections and some little butterflies or birds. I have this one, but and then I have this little guy up here. And this is, I was using the grass from the March kit, so kind of using that together, keeping with that. This came from last month's with the Balmy Blue. I haven't had this color, and I just got it. But let me show you. I did a card. Well, I'll show that next card. Never mind. I don't want to stay focused. So this is a two-step. So this cloud from March kit really added, I thought, to the picture, but I stamped off, so it wasn't as bright, vibrant. And so anyhow, in doing, these are the two cards I got, but I wanted to show you, first off, before I glued it, I wanted to show you this. And I wanted to kind of pull the spruce in. So I used the spruce as my base, and then I gave my layer for the Balmy Blue. So there's that one. And then with this one, so I wanted to use the same one, but use it kind of like all sky. But then that was a lot of blue. So I was trying to figure out how to make this work. So I said blue on blue, that's not going to work. I put white under it, still didn't work. And then I thought, okay, let's do this. This is part of creating. Because of the crushed curry being the main color, if I use that for my base and then white as my layer, I utilized my space in there. And then the blue, now it becomes a pop. Now that's where I wanted to show you the difference of just when you create, it kind of becomes a work of art. So anyhow, that is another way of using that stamp. And then I took the tree, and I'm just going to show you the two that I did. So this is, and this is what Jessica reminded me of, because mint macaron and spruce are the two colors, two of them that are in this kit. I used the back side of the stamp, and that's my base. It really fills in that color, right? And then flipping it over and using it as the leaves. You can see, maybe in there, that there are some different colors that kind of like shade the leaves. That's because of boo-boos. But it gives it some depth. And then I happen to have washi tape that was crushed curry. So that's kind of where those came from. And I wanted to kind of show this. And then you can see where this is the full strength of the Balmy Blue. It's okay. It's not my favorite. And the bunny was kind of a little bit more busy. So you can see just the difference in that. I also wanted to point out, so the little tags that come with the kit, amazing. But again, see how they're not whisper white. So I just used it as my template and made that label. So then the last one was probably by far my favorite, and that is the Beautiful You stamp set, using the two-step. Use the back of the leaves, that's her skirt, and then use the leaves as the flowers. And this is real simple. I absolutely love Blackberry Bliss. When it was in color, it went away because they do every 2 years. And then lo and behold, amazingly, when 2019, is that right? 2019 came out, they put it as one of our staple colors. So anyhow, these I took from extras from last month's pumpkin just as an embellishment to kind of keep it simple. This is not in the kit. I'll just clarify that right now. I just love this stamp set, and I'm getting ready for Mother's Day. So anyhow, and did some little of the candy dots on there for the skirt. So anyhow, I thought I would just show some different ways of using the kit with those leaves and bringing a little bit more variety. And think outside the box. That's what this is so wonderful. And so join me, because I'll probably do at least one more for April and try to utilize the kit. And again, think outside the box. And so you have a great day. Be blessed, be safe, and thanks for subscribing, and hit the bell, because then when I load a video, you'll be notified, the first ones. Have a great day. Bye for now.